Friends, family, and colleagues paid tribute Tuesday to a husband, father, and longtime member of the Golden Valley Police Department. Golden Valley Police Sergeant Terry Slavin died earlier this month after a battle with cancer. In Golden Valley Tuesday, first responders from around the region showed their support for Sergeant Slavin and the Golden Valley Police Department outside Calvary Church. Slavin served Golden Valley PD for more than 20 years and spent 30 years overall in law enforcement.
Terry instilled a culture not only of excellence in policing, but also of compassion and humanity. During the 12 years I worked with Terry, I never saw him lose his temper. I did see him make personal connections with every person on his calls, victims, witnesses, suspects alike. Treated everybody that he met with dignity and respect, just like he had taught us to do.
Slavin is survived by his wife Jennifer, who is also a longtime Golden Valley police officer, and 2 children. Sergeant Terry Slavin was 52 years old. The man shot and killed this weekend in Brooklyn Park has been identified. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner says 21-year-old Devon Howell of St. Paul died of multiple gunshot wounds. He was shot around 4 a.m. Sunday outside Flava of Soul restaurant. Howell was taken to North Memorial Hospital and died a few hours later. Nobody has been arrested. According to Brooklyn Park Mayor Hollis Winston, the restaurant's property owner plans to terminate the lease effective this Friday. The corporation that owned the restaurant's business liquor license plans to terminate that license as well. Meanwhile, a woman was shot while driving early Tuesday morning in Brooklyn Park. According to officers, the woman was stopped at a red light near County Road 81 and 85th Avenue around 2:30 a.m. when the shooting happened. Police say someone in another vehicle pulled up and started firing gunshots. Several bullets struck the car and struck the woman in the leg. Her wounds are not life-threatening. Police do not believe this crime was random. No arrests have been made. Police in Crystal remind families to have working carbon monoxide detectors after a rescue earlier this week. Police say 2 people were found unconscious in their bed on Sunday when a family member went to check on them. First responders provided first aid before taking them to the hospital for treatment. It's been determined the home had high carbon monoxide levels.
It's really important that people have their CO detectors in place, that they check them, that if they're battery operated, that they are replacing the batteries regularly. It's as important as a fire alarm, a smoke detector, and in this case, there weren't functioning alarms in the house.
CO alarms can detect carbon monoxide levels in a home before those levels become dangerous and life-threatening. Work on a pedestrian tunnel in Golden Valley begins this week. The city will build an underpass so people can safely cross under Highway 55 near the intersection with Douglas Drive. This is close to Perpich Arts High School. Many students have to cross the busy intersection during morning and afternoon rush hours. There are also several bike paths in that area.
Really tying all these trails together and creating a safe space for all users to cross Highway 55.
The city said the heavy work begins Wednesday, and you should expect road closures in that area later this fall. A popular Maple Grove restaurant now has a new name, some new menu items, and some other new amenities. In this edition of Takeout Tuesday, Delane Cleveland takes us inside Paulie's, which is banking on the concept of entertainment-based dining.
3, 2, 1.
This spring marked a new beginning for the restaurant formerly known as Rock Elm at the Grove. The establishment is now called Paulie's and fulfills a longtime vision for co-owner Paul Saratori.
So Paulie's is a dream for me. I'm from the East Coast. I worked in restaurants growing up, always wanted to have one. I know my late father always wanted a restaurant, never came to fruition for him.
At first glance, Paulie's looks like your typical American sports bar, but it now has an Italian-influenced menu that includes pizza and pasta.
Myself and my executive chef, we worked hard on developing a crust that is like no other. It carries flavor throughout with seasoning the whole dough instead of just the toppings.
Yet food and drinks aren't the only features of this restaurant. Paulie's is also a full-blown entertainment-based dining experience.
The technology is awesome. The experience is great. The golf courses on here are second to none. Really
Julian
fun.
Ramirez works with Sarah Torrey at their other business venture, Optimal Performance Golf. They wanted to bring that same sports simulator experience to Paulie's. Customers can play 14 different games on 2 simulators, from golf to baseball to zombie dodgeball.
We're doing something together here where we can create a great experience for customers and have fun.
A fun experience that Sarah Torrey knows would get the stamp of approval from his father.
I'm sure he's looking down on me right now and smiling and just being my biggest supporter.
In Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
CEAP in Brooklyn Center is making sure all children have a chance to celebrate their birthday. The organization is giving out birthday parties in a bag to parents who pick up food assistance. Birthday bags come with a birthday cake or cupcakes, candles, decorations, and enough party favors for 6 to 8 kids. Parents can call ahead or ask for a bag as they pick up their groceries.
It's really, really special to be able to let kids be kids and to feel celebrated and to feel special and to grow up, regardless of the hunger that their family might be facing or any struggles in their family. Kids deserve to be kids.
CEAP is accepting birthday supplies and financial donations to help keep this birthday program going.